So today we're going to hopefully cycle around the wall of Xi'an. The Xi'an, the city, has a wall which surrounds it. So first thing we need to do is get some bikes. So we're going to try and negotiate some bikes in our Chinese English. We just negotiated 6 Subway sandwiches for our packed lunch in our Chinese English because we're trying to reduce our plastic consumption, and to have bought bread and all the things that we needed to put in our sandwiches, it would have actually been a situation of plastic overload. So we went and bought Subway sandwiches, and they're all wrapped in paper. So feel pretty good about that. Finding the bikes is the next key mission in our day. Our last night, and we went back to the conveyor belt place because A, it was really good, but B, the lady who's over there, who I think is one of the owners, I think it's her family run business actually, is absolutely brilliant. She's fantastic. She can't speak a word of English, but she's just so brilliant to us. And we've all got different flavoured pots today, so Lega's trying that one. I'm going for the mushroom, not the super spicy one. And then Ruby's got a nice fish broth there, looks like, and it's so delicious. So we had to come back on our last night as a special treat of our last day in Xi'an. It's very full tonight. Got a very full house, very popular place, this place. So we're getting a present made, well not made, but we're going to do some as well for at the DIY place for our friends in England, the Fabulous Bridges. And it's funny because we have to give the names in English and then it's translated into Chinese, but there's no Chinese for the name Dawn.
Or CJ, because there's no alphabet.
No, there's no alphabet, so there's no CJ. So CJ had to be his full name, Chris Jr. Dawn had to be Sunrise. So in this art community and DIY space, you can learn anything. And so this girl here is obviously learning to work with leather. So you just literally come here in your spare time and it's all here set up waiting. So it feels like we've spent quite a lot of our time here in this little art community, but we've been drawn to it, and just recommend it to anyone who fancies doing this. I mean, there's just people doing creative stuff everywhere. It's just brilliant. Hi. Hello. Hello. What are we making today?
A bird. We're making birds like this.
Ah, cool. Oh, I love that. So we're now residents of this little community, I think. So one thing that we see a lot of in China is dancing. Just everywhere you go. It's like a little dance group. Just outside. It's freezing, by the way. They're just here dancing away, like dance lessons. It's really cool. It's just a square outside the shopping centre. Everyone's just chilling out. This morning there were people playing a game. A bit like touch ball. Just out here. So they really gather together in public spaces and do really cool things. It's nice. I like it. So, another week, another new destination. We're leaving wonderful Xi'an.
We're going to CHENGDU
for our next adventure and discover our next Chinese city, which we're enjoying discovering. But just want to say that Xi'an's a beautiful place. Lovely, lovely people. Lots of stuff to do. A really nice attitude. Lovely sort of cultural community feel. and yeah, we really liked it here. So thank you very much, the people of Xi'an, for making us feel so welcome. So as we're leaving, here's another little community thing happening just in the courtyard of these flats. Seems to be a ping pong competition between the elder men. Looks like a lot of fun, but unfortunately we've got to go. So let's go. On the train. This is the new train. It's been open for 2 weeks. It's the train connecting Xi'an to Chengdu.
We're going to Chengdu.
If we had been here 2 weeks earlier, we would have had to do a 16-hour journey to get from Xi'an to Chengdu, but it turns out that the train is ready and it's a 4.5-hour journey, so that's pretty cool. We've arrived at our flat in Chengdu. And we're just going up there now. So these guys have picked us up. They're landlords, or friends of the landlords, I think. I'm not sure what the deal is. It's we've been communicating through our phone translators, which has been quite fun. Trying to speak into them and what it comes up with, what it thinks you've said and stuff. It's quite funny. But no, it's been cool. One of the things you gotta love about Airbnb is the way that it's brought people into local places. So when you stay somewhere, you're staying in someone's house, so it's like a, you know, like a local. So here we are. That's the thing about our adventures, you don't know what you're gonna get and what flat you're gonna get, but this is cool. So we're in Chengdu, having to reacquaint ourselves with a whole new thing now. Oh, look. Street food, sausage on a stick. Sichuan shopping capital. But we don't want to buy some clothes, we want to get some Sichuan food.
Lots of it.
So we managed to find some food, which was £7. So this is £7 for all of this.
Can you tell us what any of it is, Tess?
No. We literally just, there's skewers, masses and masses of skewers. That's, yeah, we think that's sweet corn.
We think this is
There's masses and masses of skewers, basically. Like this. And you just choose what you want from the skewers. Most of it's vegetarian. Like an egg. No, but there is no meat. Apart from that sausage. Oh, and that sausage. But apart from that, it's still vegetarian. All gone. Delicious. Very nice. It was like a sampling and tasting of different foods. The fish balls and wonton pot is still big, but it's all very, very delicious and exactly what we needed. So we've been evicted. This is the first time it's ever happened to us on our travels, but basically we weren't allowed to stay there, so we had to we have to move on. So these guys are gonna they've got another place, so we're going to the other place now. It's quite funny because we went out for dinner completely oblivious to all of this, and then they were waiting here when we got back, sort of worried because we had to leave because they weren't allowed to have people here. I think it's a residential thing to do with the district, so I think they were unaware of it, which is yeah, so it's a shame because it was a nice place. So yeah, so we're just heading off to the next place, and hopefully that'll be nice and we won't be evicted from that one anytime soon. But anyway, as we say along this journey, it really is all part of the adventure, and anything that we have to go through is a learning experience, an adventure experience, and yeah, So hopefully I'll be reporting from the place when we get there. So here we are, we've been moved to the new location. So hopefully this one will be alright. They won't be knocking on the door in an hour's time saying that we need to move again. They've been really friendly about it and really cool. I think it's a real pain for them as well. Okay, here we are, home number 2. Oh. This is very nice. This is very nice. Look at this place.
So beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
So we've just been evicted from our first apartment in China and then taken on a bit of a ride across town. Jess, tell us what was in your mind as you were riding across town.
Not much.
Not much?
No, the guys seem really nice. I felt quite comfortable.
See, when you're as pretty as me, you just think they're selling me into some sort of trade. What did you think when you were going through that crazy ride? Tired. Well, anyway, we're here and we're safe. Honestly, this apartment has 5 beers in the fridge. And they've all got my name on them, haven't they, Allegra? Let's just Chengdu it.
We did. We were worried and we thought, no, we're just going to Chengdu this. In fact, we're coining the phrase Chengdu instead of the word do. So in this video, you'll hear a lot of that.
Thanks for watching. I hope you liked our video. Don't forget to tell us what you thought. Subscribe to the Talk TV channel below.